Hey, so I just saw Bernie Sanders is running for president again in 2020, and it looks like the overriding trend for the Democrats for this upcoming election is going to be the party of democratic socialism as being the underlying philosophy that ultimately commands the Democrat Party going forward. And I think such is terrible, not only because I'm a capitalist and firmly believe in actual capitalism, but I just don't see the appeal of democratic socialism. I mean, I understand it. I understand, that people are angry over, the unjust treatment that some corporations and rich, powerful people get in this country, and they want to right those wrongs because we have laws in place that definitely give favor to the people who are, already in positions of power and privilege in this nation. So I get it. There's been a lot of government favoritism towards the rich. However, the solution is not to go to the opposite and say, well, instead of favoring the rich, we need to favor the poor and the middle class. I want the government, my government, to be a government that ultimately favors nobody. A government that treats people ultimately the same. Because, in my opinion, there is nothing worse than the inequality that government creates through mandate, be it inequality towards favoring the rich, or inequality that favors the poor, or inequality that favors the middle class. There's nothing more oppressive in the world than government-mandated inequality. So if you want to get mad at the inequality we have in this country, the solution is not to say, well, we need to do the inverse thing, and instead of favoring the rich, we need to favor the poor or favor the middle class. How about this solution instead? We just have a government that favors nobody. A government that treats all people, rich and poor, truly as equals under God, and sees no distinction between poor, middle class, or rich, and doesn't make any special favors or deals for any of the above. That's the government I want. I want a government that just doesn't try to engage in social engineering, that doesn't try to help people out by rigging the system in such a way as to benefit one class of people over another. Because in my opinion, that is true oppression, and that is true inequality, and it's inequality of the worst kind because it comes with the forceful boot of government on your neck.